Hello. Well, again, I just finished. I'm outside Swiss Cottage gym. What can I say? It was a very intense workout again. I just worked my backside off. Yes, it was a lot of heavy work with my personal trainer. It was a very intense on the arms, intense on the legs, intense on the bum. So I'm going to be feeling a bit sore, but it's a good sort of soreness. It's like the martial arts training when I used to do it with my sensei. I used to get worked my backside off so much. All the parts of the body were aching and I almost collapsed because the training was so intense. You could feel the burning in the legs, in the stance, all the stances. So anyway, I thought I'd put that part in, and I think you got to saw a bit of my trainer at the end. I showed his picture, and it's good work. It makes, of course, the no fap does help. You see, it gives me the energy. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have been able to manage all this. So it does help to practice on SR, and I don't want to make a scene, you see, and speak too loudly here because it's in public and people are watching probably. So yes, another thing I was going to say, I came across a good video suggestion as well from Ricky, and it was the electric shock therapy for swearing. I didn't see the video, but I'll take a look, and it's exactly what I think some of those pranksters need. They need a good electric shock on their tongue to get rid of all those swear demons. Now, I've seen too many content creators use vulgarity, and I'm shocked. I'm really shocked. There's only about 3, can you believe this? Only about 3 clean pranksters altogether, and that is just terrible. It's Dizzy, there's Chumpy Twins, and there's that Indian looking chap, I forgot his name, but Dizzy told me that to buy his merch, which I would consider buying it. And there's who else? I think that's it. I really can't see any other. Oh yes, Devon. Devon is his name. I can't see any other clean pranksters, I have to be honest. Lofty and Lefty and all these people keep swearing too much. It's just not on. I'm going to be honest and say it's just not on. I hope Connor does a clean prank when I see him. Well, so far his videos have been very clean, so I just hope he keeps it up. Zigio, no, it's getting better. There's no there is vulgarity, but it's reduced, I hope. But it's no, it's still not bad. And who else? Roger. No, there's still too much vulgarity there too, I'm afraid. Maybe not vulgarity, but there's too much swearing anyway, too much F words. And I noticed this was a bit of ironic when he was jumping into that play area with a child, and the child he said the swear word, and then he told the child not to say the swear word, which is just it's a bit being a hypocrite, isn't it? Because if you're swearing, how can you expect to teach children not to swear either? So you've got to pull yourself together, Roger, and stop being a hypocrite. You see, I should do this job. I feel I'm very qualified to do this job, to teach children not to swear. It's not, none of you have this capability because you all swearers yourselves, so you're hypocrites. You're all hypocrites. The only one that can do it is Dizzy, Chumpy Twins, and myself, and Devon probably, because he's a clean one. And I'm really shocked. There's only three or so pranksters out of 20 or 30 that are clean in doing swearing. It's just terrible. I mean, I can't mince my words. It is just terrible. I think me and Dizzy should run this. This should be fun. This electric shock therapy for swearing. I think I would have fun doing that. Well, I don't know if you can call it a prank, but it's more like a real life educational training, I would say, because I want to get all those swear demons erased. Oh yes, and Mark, I have to say, you too, you have to work on that impulse control. And you still start swearing too much. I noticed in your pranks, you have to cut that out. I don't expect you to give it up. It's too much to ask at this level, but at least try and reduce it and use some sort of technique. No, you put a quote of Jesus, and you're doing all this religious quotes on Instagram, and you forgot the part about Jesus teaching about no swear, and it's clearly mentioned that whatever comes out of the mouth should not defile you, and that includes bad words and profanity. You should look this up in the Bible. I'm sure it's there. I've heard preachers talk about this. So you should stop being a hypocrite, basically. If you're quoting God's scriptures and you're swearing like this, it's not good, because you're basically breaking God's commandments, aren't you? By swearing and not respecting his code, his regulations. So how can you expect to teach others if you're not following the rules yourselves, or at least trying? I don't expect you to be perfect, but if you're ever going to be like Dizzy or Chumpy twins, then you have to start somewhere and then wash those impurities off your tongue. Okay, well, I'm going to catch the bus soon now. It's a nice bright day, a nice evening outside the Town Gym, and you can see it's a nice area here. And yeah, the time's up. As usual, when I upload videos, and it takes up time, and I have to delete the old files and then start again. It's got 8 minutes 12 seconds, so 20 seconds left, so I have to speed up now. I'm on the way to get the 31 buses, usually say. So yes, I look forward to seeing this uploaded when I get home. And yeah, please learn and take care, and good luck.